So today we're going to talk about the medieval English longbow, which was derived from the original Welsh longbow. And we're going to talk more about how it was used in combat in class, but I want to show you the bow here on video. This is an English longbow that I've made. You can sort of see the length of it here. I'm going to step back out in a minute so you can see it when it's being drawn. But I want to show you something about the construction. This is made from yew wood, and the original stave was basically a sapling about this big around, which would then have been quartered into billets, and then you shape it into the bow. And the center of that original sapling is the heartwood, which you can see here. I hope is a nice orange color on the inside. It's called the belly of the bow. And the sapwood, the exterior part of the sapling, is preserved here on the back of the bow. So the way the two woods function together is that the strength of the bow, that is the heartwood under compression, when it's being bent, when you draw the bow and the heartwood is being bent, that is the wood under compression, which then springs back out. And to a certain extent, the sapwood on the outside gives strength in tension. That is, when the bow is being bent, this is being stretched. But actually, I've learned from making bows, you see that a lot in the writing about how the heartwood is in compression and the sapwood is in tension. And that's true, but the real function of this sapwood on the outside is it retains its flexibility and general springiness longer, because wood is a fibrous material, and when you bend it repeatedly, the fibers want to pop up. And the more flexible sapwood on the back of the bow is protecting those fibers in this heartwood of the bow from that lifting force. So this is called sometimes you'll see bows that are made with a backing. This is a natural backing, and the function of that backing is to keep the wood fibers from splitting under repeated use. Now this one is a relatively lightweight bow that I use for training students. This is my range where I bring graduate students to shoot once a year when we can, in post and pre-pandemic times. So I'm going to back up and show you what this looks like, although again it's relatively lightweight. An English longbow in proper form, a warbow form, would be 150 to 180 pound draw. This is only 35 because I let other people shoot it. The longbow I normally shoot with that I made is a 55 pound draw, and I'll show you in a different video the Mongol bow that I draw that is a lower Asiatic warbow weight of 75 pounds. Let me back up here to where you can see me. It's fairly straightforward. I think most of you know how a bow is shot. But I want to show you the posture that goes with shooting a warbow. You'll usually see in films where people stand straight up, or in Olympic archery they'll stand straight up like this and they'll draw the bow. Well, when you're drawing a warbow, you've got to get your whole body into it. So you tend to see people will lean over and they'll get the bow way out in front, and then they'll draw using all of their back muscles and let go.